From tackling corruption and social injustice to inspiring positive change and personal growth, the Recap is the ultimate platform for meaningful conversations and solutions. Don't miss the Tğᴇ Recap every Tuesday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. on
Mainland FM 98.3.
Tune in, engage, and be part of the solution. The Recap. Educate, enlighten. Get ready for the most thought-provoking and solution-focused program on air. Introducing the Tğᴇ Recap, also known as the Recap. Join Tğᴇ every Tuesday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. as she delves into the most critical societal issues, politics, and in-depth personality interviews. The Recap. From tackling corruption and social injustice to inspiring positive change and personal growth, the Recap is the ultimate platform for meaningful conversations and solutions. Don't miss the Tğᴇ Recap every Tuesday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. on
Mainland FM 98.3.
Tune in, engage, and be part of the solution. The Recap.
All right. Good morning and welcome to the Recap. I'm Tğᴇ. You dey sleep?
I'm just for lunch on a Tuesday as one day.
Abi you need the Esther codes to get to where you are going to? Because I see big money they used to collect for Esther codes, for logistics, for this. You need money because
I need money. Let me whether for Esther code or I just need money.
You just need
I
money.
just need money. So God, I don't know the meaning of Esther. No, sir, I know to do English.
Esther code is the code they used to give to Esther.
Esther, okay.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
So Esther go dey cool.
Okay. So she'll stay cool. And a lot of things
no
have been.
Trouble.
Yes. So welcome to the Recap. A lot of things have gone down. Some you've talked a lot about already. Some are just there. We'll be taking a swipe at one or two of them our own way for us to share and understand some of the things that have happened so far. And we have our guest in the house. I'm going to be telling you about our guest. You get to meet our guest, that which he experienced. You get to find out. We'll be looking at a journey to Tğᴇ Correctional Center. What took our guest there? What did he see? As I said, journey to Tğᴇ Correctional Center. Jaden looked up. I saw you very well. It was like, what's going on here?
Which journey?
I beg you get to hear how he spent 12 years plus in Tğᴇ. What took him there? What it turned out to be, and other things in between. We just need you to keep listening. He is now an evangelist, and he will share with us that journey. But first, let's quickly take a look at one or two stories. I'm sure you heard this one when it broke. It was a very bad one about a hotel that was uncovered in Anambra State. The hotel had about 30 graves partitioned and well aligned. I don't know if you saw the picture. My goodness. And the top floor of the hotel has as its final base, what do you call it? A shrine that they go there to fortify themselves before they step out. And that hotel, maybe somebody would have strayed in. Whether people stray in, just like Hotel California, where you can always check in, but you never check out. It's a sad thing was happening, and that was in Anambra State where they discovered that hotel. I wonder how many people they would have killed there. And the side I do not really appreciate in that story is the fact that they're demolishing. Demolishing what? Why demolish? Have you finished all the investigations? Have you finished all the arrests? Do you just demolish? Do you get rid of evidence? Because I think that is evidence, and I think that area should have just been condoned of until everybody has been brought to book. Is that how it's done?
Lady C, here we do something that conventionally we don't know where we pick it from. And if you look at sometimes they will say they arrested a vessel with crude oil and they put fire on it, and that's why some of those things continue, because you're supposed to take time investigate very well, get a lot of clue on how, because the next building, the next hotel or another hotel in another place can have those characteristics that you pick from there. But that's where we find ourselves on where we are now, because we are not interested in solving problem. We need more. We are very good in creative problem.
It's a
for this
pity,
system.
because by the time that is done, I know they would definitely arrest some people, but by the time you demolish the hotel and this hotel and everything with it now go underground, what will come out of it? The hotel is called Udoka Golden Point Hotel and Suites, aka La Cruise Hotel. Nari cruise to die. You enter that cruise, it's not the love boat. Oh, this one is the death boat. Just cruise to die. That's why loads of the times some people just say, I want to lounge. They jump from hotel to hotel. You don't check, you don't know. And for you young girls and boys who are hookupists, people will call you, you just dive because you're looking for money and you don't even know where they are taking you to. It's a big wonder. Where are they taking you to? You don't know.
Do you know I was doing one research, stumble on this information? You know, normally, according to the system, every morning, guest house, hotel supposed to give their report to SSS.
Oh.
But the question is, who is in charge of that role? Because if they have been giving report, every morning you submit your what transpire, how many guests, and it's so that tomorrow if there is any issue like this, the SSS will go back to the report they'll be having from you. Then now know how many people actually went to that place, who signed and who did not sign,
who signed in and out.
But here in Nigeria,
we
are not. We are very, very smart.
They shouldn't demolish the hotel.
No, they don't finish. They don't finish them.
Hey. Then the other thing, I don't want to be calling his name. You know, when was it? It's not Australia. I think it's Australia. One of those, or New Zealand, when somebody carried out a terrorist attack. They said, you know what? We're never ever gonna mention the name of this guy. So that fame you're looking for, you will never get it. Even notoriety, you're not even gonna get that one. So the guy who killed the young lady who pretends to be a gospel musician, and he is not, he's not at all. He went to court and he said, I'm not guilty. Now which lawyer they represent? Everybody needs a lawyer, sure, I know. But this guy was found with the head, with the things chopped up in his room and all that, and he still goes to court. Somebody still advised him to plead not guilty. Maybe if he says not guilty, okay, they will now say life. If he says guilty, death. I don't understand.
No, I think the normal system, you have to say not guilty. Because
normal system.
Yes, you have to say not guilty. Because if you say you are guilty, they will say no. Because if you say you are guilty, it means that they will less the punishment.
No, please, that young man, there is no lesson of any punishment. A lot of people will not be happy if that happens.
Tomorrow, don't be surprised. They say the guy will say don't escape.
God forbid. I not first hear you not talk that kind of bad thing again. Not talk am.
You know, hear one story for one part like this, when we say a person that is that they are led to commit a serious. Later they now say that the person, they don't know how manage.
He escape. No, this one not going to escape. That gospel song where say be the singer who acts as a rope and tied around him. He's not escaping anywhere. And we also have this one about that tanker explosion.
Which of them?
The one in Enugu State. That was so painful. Do you know there was a family that was traveling for the burial of their father? The man, his wife, 6 children, brother, house help, all of them. There was another car that had a family of 4. The 2 young men inside had come back from abroad for a housewarming, and the disaster was mighty. It was big. These tankers going during the day. Many times they've said in Nigeria, heavy-duty vehicles should not be on the road during the day. Why can't we ever keep to that? Why should we have these people struggling the road with us? Imagine if this had been at night. It may just have been only him, or only the vehicle, or very few people who would have been able to escape. Did you see the fire?
Yeah,
horrible.
Why some of these things will continue? In as much we are too money driven, revenue generation in lieu of how do I put it? Protecting life
against
and property.
Common sense.
You understand? You see, normally regulatory agencies supposed to be like how do you call it? They will not be talking of targets. You understand? Tomorrow you go hear custom have overpassed their target for the year.
Which target? What's it?
Just they name them. To some extent, even the men in black, though they only get target, but some people they get personal target, and they make sure that they meet that target every day. So some of all this kind of thing will continue. We are just waiting for the next one.
It's very sad, and you see, this one wasn't a case of people trying to pack fuel, right, from an overturned tanker. This was in traffic. You should have seen the panic, the fear, everything. It was a very sad situation, and I hope that we will do the right thing and stop having these vehicles struggle or compete with other vehicles. In fact, it's sad. May the souls of those who've died as a result of the carelessness and negligence of us to us, may they rest in peace. And now, before we bring in our guests, this one, let's take you to meet our uncle. My uncle has started and is working very well. For those of you who do not know, my father's mother's elder brother, sisters, friends, neighbor, daughter's son is a neighbor of this person. That's why he's my uncle. Trump has signed order to get transgender ideology out of military. What's happened?
Is it when you give the profile of your uncle?
The genealogy.
Your uncle.
My uncle, yes. He has said, you see this transgender thing that people carry into military, I'm transgender. If you not try him again. He said, no more. You should stop that. A lot of these things he is stopping. So it's an executive order, and is reading the military of what he called transgender ideology in a potential major setback for the LGBTQ rights. And a lot of these have come out. He has said a lot of things concerning this, and in fact, let's not just go there, but you've heard that, and more to come. More to come.
You know what I love Trump? Trump, even every...
Say your uncle.
Okay, our uncle.
Me and you not relate.
Okay. Okay, my uncle Trump. Now, why I love him is, even many African leaders, I better go here, we see Trump talk to them. Because, so that we know the road where we go past.
They are going to cut down some of those loans there and so on, aids they are given. A lot of setback there to African leaders. I will continue to say this. The sooner you make your own countries better for your people, the better for you. ICE is not a joke. I hear they are not playing. ICE is not playing. I hear there are protests, there are these, there are that, about the immigrations and illegal aliens being sent home. Countries are rejecting the flight. Don't bring anybody here. If those countries are doing the right thing, or the right things, will their citizens be running to another country? Do you think it's easy to be living in the West, facing racism straight on in your face, systemic racism, harsh weather conditions and all that? Do you think a lot of people would want to live in such situations? The sooner we know to do the right thing, the better for all of us.
But Colombia don't change their mind. You want them.
Colombia don't.
They don't change their mind. They don't
bring plane.
They say, because he tell them, say, this one where I just give you now. Now no one take and say, okay, I don't buy another big stick. I put out your inside.
You know where they go quick agree when they say all your big people visa rejected. Once they think touch big people, they go just agree. If you not touch them, they go just say whatever. Do you understand? Meanwhile, Mexico and co, they have started building places. Oh yeah, Mona, come out, so we will put you here to settle you. It's a shame. It's a shame. African leaders, third world countries, all ye colored people, let me put it at that. Put your countries, put your homes in order. Because if your house day in order, you know who they send your pikin to go do house help for another person now. you go
Thank
send
God
am.
say Nigeria no kuku dey now. Nigeria is in
We
order.
know dey o jare.
Nigeria is in order.
No, we not
Yeah,
dey.
we
We not
thank
dey.
God. God,
We
we
not dey.
thank you, Lord.
But the
Thank
problem
you.
be
Eh?
if they catch
You
Nigeria
know, allow me
people
to finish
there.
my song. For
Okay,
thank you.
sorry.
Eh?
Sing again.
Thank you, Lord, because we have overcome Trump strategy and that.
If you release that song, they even promise awards will not go win. All right, we'll be joining our guests shortly. We just wanted to run through one or two things and bring in our own perspectives, a quick recap in case you missed them, in case you heard them, just to hear another angle and make you think about them over and over again. And
I send you one music.
it took
That
music.
music what I send you when that judge dey vex for that EFCC.
I never watch am.
He
EFCC
wo-
lawyer, what he do?
He warn am say I go detain, I go lock you, I go.
Who they won?
The EFCC lawyer say you know.
Na the judge dey
na
warn
the
am.
judge dey tell am that woman na judge.
They
tell
warn the
he say-
EFCC.
Yes, he say if you are not careful, even this case, I go do something. I say go for appeal. I go
Why?
do something.
Because he refused to come to
he
court.
say the man he no come court last adjournment. He
That
now tell
the EFCC lawyer.
he now tell the judge say he come, and he say for information you no come court. He wan argue now. The guy now the law judge now bring more fat. He now say see is it even yourself are you qualified? That would you want us to dig into how you person that no person how you take get this job? That if I told you no fit get home training, I say the law school supposed to don't train you, but the law school and home be like say e don fail you.
He don't feel. He make it help himself. All right, let's take a quick breather and we'll meet our guests now who will tell us how he ended up in Kirikiri and the things he saw while he was there. This is the recap.
The Tğᴇ Recap will be right back.
And nowhere did we go. We are here. We have with us Evangelist Jeremiah Angbegi.
Angbeye.
Now, Angbeye. Angbeye. What does it mean?
Well, it's talking about good things.
Good thing.
It's good, yeah.
It's good.
It's good, yeah.
You're from Obudu.
Obudu.
Up or down? You know you have Obudu up, Obudu down.
Obudu down. We speak better.
Better now.
Better, yeah.
I learned small of that language. There was one place when I went to Obudu. There was one place they called Banana Village.
Yeah.
Up, Obudu up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I stayed there. I was Obudu down briefly, and I went to Obudu up. Obudu up is completely almost gone now.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Obudu Ranch now.
Ranch,
Forget about it.
But they have villages there.
Yeah, they have
Beautiful villages.
Yeah, up there.
I think Donald do make it come. Okay,
I
no
agree.
third term abi.
No,
third term for
no. If you can't do something with one term, what will you do with third?
Yeah,
I'm not
because-
talking of Duke now. I'm talking about those who came
No,
after.
me, I only will for just say, where Donald do carry Calabar go make it bring and come back.
My brother, I'm gonna leave that one. Evangelist Jeremiah, I'll be calling you Jeremiah if you don't mind. Jeremiah, how did you end up in Kirikiri? What do you do? Let's start from the very beginning. You are an evangelist, so you're going to tell us every truth available.
I hope that we should have. I hope we have the time.
It's normally.
Okay. Well, I went to Kirikiri because I stole.
You stole.
Yes, that was
What did you steal? Fowl,
Car.
corn, or what?
car.
Cars.
Cars, yeah, cars.
Cars with an S.
Yes. In the company I was working, and I called cars because the other people also involved were looking at the money. We have a tag at Agongi, which formerly shared fence with the former Astoria Hotel. Agongi at Giron Road, adjacent of Corona School.
Okay.
So I think the company has parked from there now. So
They sell cars?
yeah, they sell cars.
Okay,
They
so
must-
you
they
stole.
must-
You took 5 cars out of the place, or
Yes.
was it the money you took, or how?
The
How
car,
did you take out 5 cars and nobody knew?
the cars. Then I was working as an internal guard, and alongside with the logistics department. So I have the keys. They are always in my position, and like that. So that is how that happened, and we called the person that was to buy, and the agreement was that as he's taking the cars out, we paid me the money. not until that Sunday morning when he came, he brought drivers who drove the cars, the vehicles outside. Then the money, he said, no, this money, his chairman is at somewhere. They booked a hotel at Lagos Island. We should go there. While this car, they were driving them down to Akwa Ibom. Then me and the person, we are now going down to Lagos Island at Tinubu Square. So we got there, so we should wait. But we didn't run about there. We stopped. That early hours, we're talking about 5 a.m. to 5:30.
Okay,
so,
you were doing this illegally or legally?
Illegal.
Oh.
Illegal. So while we are waiting there, after like close to an hour, and somebody came as one of his friends. I saw that one once during when we were negotiating on the car. So we said, okay, he's coming, this and that and that. Then I still he used to smoke cigarettes, so we could smoke, and that's how himself I saw him last. That's how I saw himself last, and it's the reason why I said my slogan today is that crime does not pay. In the midst of a crime, there is crime. That goes apart. So
you don't collect the money no reach, and the car don't move.
They don't move the cars.
Wait, so I don't understand. So you and these people, you all planned to steal these cars.
Yeah.
So you guys stole the cars.
Successfully.
You successfully stole the cars.
Yes.
Then your fellow thieves now
now
stole from you.
From me again.
So you were now left in the middle
I
with nothing.
Yeah.
How did they catch you?
Well, it was through tracking. So I have like close to like 100,000 with me then. So having wait 1 hour, 2 hours, I have to I have to find my way, which I left there Lagos Island to Iṣẹ́rẹ́dé because my brother lives there. Although when I went there, I did not go to his house. I just lodged, and immediately the information spread. The matter was reported at the Ajah police station.
By your company?
By my company from
what
there.
Kind of cars were these?
SUVs? I think, yeah, SUVs and Camry.
Were they brand new? Or
yeah, brand new.
Brand new cars?
Yeah.
Not strong.
Brand new cars. So the matter was reported. Reported from there was transferred to SARS. Then that I'm talking about 2012 here. And that was not transferred to SARS. So even that day they took a flight to go down to my village, which I was not there. No, I was still using the same line. So they keep tracking. They spent like 3 weeks, and I was in Lagos. So when they came back, I think that from the village they gathered information, and they came and picked up my brother. And I had in his environment. I did not go to his house. I didn't go to his house.
So your innocent brother was not paying the price for your crime.
Yes.
How long did he stay with the police?
My brother. Although myself, I spent I think 3 weeks and 18 days. He spent almost 2 weeks
and for something he knew nothing about.
Yes, police when they are tracking, if they are calling somebody, if they are unable to get the person, as many people are calling, they start picking. They start picking these people. So that's how it happens.
Eventually, when did they now get you?
That was after 3 weeks.
In Ibadan.
At Ibadan, yeah.
And eventually charges were made.
Yes.
What was the charge leveled against you?
Well, what they now charged me was a conspiracy to commit armed robbery instead of car theft. And the case, because the police PRO then, Ngozi Bright, she was a police PRO then, she interviewed me. Even the case, as you Google it, is car theft. But while taking me to court, what they charged me was conspiracy to commit armed robbery. Not only that, when they arrest me, they find 2 of my half brothers with me, and at the end of the day, when they were charging us to court, they charged them alongside with me to the court.
Did they release them later?
They were there until after they passed the judgment on the case. That was January 9, 2020 or so.
And they knew nothing about the matter?
Yes.
And they stayed in prison with you for years?
Yeah. They charged them. There are 2 of them. Then one of the person who in the company who was, I think the assistant manager in the department of where they sell the cars. then the 2 of the drivers. So yeah, three of the drivers. One of the buyer, because the one that I have a direct dealing with was killed by the SARS. Then the person he introduced, that one along the line, even the day they were taking off from SARS.
Pursuing him, sorry for calling. Was SARS pursuing me before they kill him?
No, after they succeed to arrest everybody connected to the matter.
They arrested everybody.
Yes.
Including the guy that he wasn't running.
He was not running. He was not running.
Why did they
Even
kill him?
myself, he's God.
Wait, did they recover the cars?
Yes, they recovered the car, except one that was having accident. Even that one said they later go to Okada police station and tow it back to Lagos. They recovered the cars.
So, eventually, it took how many years before judgment?
Well, the almost 9 years. Almost 9 years. Because we are taking from SARS to court that day was August 7, 2012. We started going to court February 28, 2013 until 2020.
Why do you think the court process took that long? What was the reason?
Well, at times we have issue of the court. We have issue of the court not. We have issue
of courts not sitting.
Not sitting, and another thing is the one that pains me, which is still happening. Because they change the judge, doesn't matter how many are going to court. The case will start afresh. You know, when they change the judge, sometimes they carry some cases along. Anyone they left behind, as you are facing a new judge, you are starting afresh, irrespective of the years you spend.
But why? I think we should get somebody from the chair to come tell, or the bench to come tell us why this happens. That they change a judge, the matter starts from the beginning.
And secondly, sometimes the prosecutor will not be hasting to bring the complainant or the witnesses. You can be going to court 5 years, 6 years. The complainant will never do anything as in bringing the witness so that this case can proceed. So it will go to a point whereby the judge will begin to threaten that if I didn't see anybody, I will discharge this man. One day we just go to court. Sometimes they buy somebody to come and witness against the defendant.
So they bring a fake witness.
Yeah.
Why? Is it that maybe the complainant wants to punish the person, and so they just want the case to drag? Or why?
That one is aside. From my own study so far, the prosecutor, they get their promotion when they are able to convict somebody. So they are.
So is it, if you convict the person early, your promotion, wouldn't it come early too?
I don't know.
No, I don't really see that one again. The challenge we do have in that is, he's talking of prosecutor. The real case start with the IPO. Sometimes some of our IPO, they never even investigate the matter. They rush arrest
and take to
so
court.
When they rush arrest, take to court all their custody, then they will not be begging the person. That is the person, the suspect. I beg, give me evidence. Make I go take. Make I tell you. Yes, either they beating, torturing, just to extract something to now go to present to court.
At that point, some people will say things they don't even know.
They don't even know until sometimes when you go to court. Trial within trial, you now say that the IPO, the judge is asking him to sing blues. The IPO is now singing Akpala music.
So the period you were having this case, were you in Kirikiri?
Yes, ma'am.
So while you were there, did you see a lot of people, same case as you, delayed cases, court processes, awaiting trials and all that?
Even up till now, I went there yesterday to minister. I was there yesterday. Never I left, I never stayed far away from that. Even up till now, you go there, you see some people that have been there from the first day that they took them there, like 10 years, 9 years. Their case have not mentioned for once. 10 years without seeing the outside gate, without taking to court. We have some people whose cases issue is even their case file is nowhere to be found. There are so many complicated issues in that place. We have some people. I lived there as a general pastor. One of the elder working with me was a HOD Osha. He spent 12 years there. He spent 12 years. They never took him to court for once, just as God answers prayer from the welfare department. Never his matter to one of the human rights lawyer. He fought the matter until they discharged him and he left.
At what point did you become a pastor and all of this? After they don't beat you, Abi, you come where pastor entered the matter?
As I went there, when we experience things like this, sometimes I wait for somebody to retrace his steps and like that. So, although from SARS, I received Christ, I have people came there to preach. But when I get to Tğᴇ, I started going to church. By his grace, I became active, became one of the cell pastors because we have up to 66 cells there. Because there we have the Pentecostal church, we have the Pentecostal church, we have the Catholic, we have the mosque. So is it that you are for Pentecostal, you are for Catholic? Well, I go to attend a Pentecostal. So at the point we go through all the discipleship class and all that, I became one of the cell pastors. Later became a pastor secretary, and like that became by 2014 they ordained me as an elder in the church. Then I think I became a general pastor as of 2020. That's when I become a general pastor. Pastor about 3,000 inmates, and the church there is a complete church.
But back to SARS custody. You said the other guy was killed in that very place. Is it because he want to run, or what are the circumstances surrounding his
I don't know. Even myself, my name was among the people to be killed, but just the 7 days ago.
So they had a list of people to be killed.
Yes, and
Why?
that would be written with red barrel. That was when the Abakari was still under officers, who is in Kuje prison now.
Is it that they killed them and present them as having done something different from what they are, or they just needed something to show that, oh, we carried out a raid and X number of people were killed and these are the people?
Well, one thing I want us to, there are many things that are happening unless somebody took someone who went there to tell. One part of it, the formal SARS was a spare part shop.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Organ transplant?
Yes. Yeah, they do the killing at the back of us. I was in cell 2. And the formal officer, that's Abaki, who is in Kuje prison, is a friend to my complainer. So as of when he has his case, stroke Evans, him also was, my very complainer was arrested because he imported, I think, the tramadol, what about 8-point-something billion. He lives in Victoria Garden City. So there's a kind of
neighbor.
like that.
What did I just say? That mistake.
No. JD off the mic. Yeah.
Okay,
So
that guy.
there are things are happening.
He owns one very big building that is now no longer being built.
Yeah.
Along that route.
Yeah.
Mm.
So the thing is, so the killings there, the cells.
No, wait, let's come back.
Okay.
You say they do organ harvesting there.
Yeah.
So some of those people that in quotes you can prove this,
Even
or
this,
it's what you saw.
it's what I saw. Even my Tğᴇ they killed. I mentioned it to the court during my defense. I mentioned it, and they asked the IPO. He claimed that the man just slumped and died, and like that. I think.
Or you tell the judge that the court that they killed the guy.
Yes. The judge is Justice Opeso. I think she's still in office.
So people were coming to buy these things.
Yeah, and most of those people they do the people they do their how they call the pass the transplant. Those people they don't kill those ones with guns. They just mark them with a nylon with slow tape and they suffocate and die. Because by the time they use gun, the bullet
It
poison,
could spoil something.
so and like that. They kill some people with gun and like that. They do this at the back of our cell. So through the restroom window, you witness these things. I spent 2 months and 18 days in that place for the finally took
And
me
they
to
see
court.
all those
Yes. At times they kill some people. They have to call you to come and pick the dead bodies into their vehicle. These
They
are
will
things
call
we
you to come
witness.
and carry
Yeah,
them.
they pick some people. They'll call you, come out, and mostly in the night, especially Friday night stroke Saturday. In fact, sometimes they do the killings. If there's a rainfall, if you enter that compound in the morning, you see blood in their compound. At least at their back, they call theater. Several times they took me there for interview where they hang people. If I remove this my wristwatch, there's a mark here. They broke my hand with iron. Because it was the team of the Abakari that they handled the matter. One of them, I said from the company also, they hanged him. He was in coma, I think over 2 weeks. They almost declared him dead. From there, as I'm talking to us today, because of the hanging, the torture, he developed ulcer. They had to do a major operation. Ugo cannot take cold water today. So many things they say he cannot take for him to stay alive.
Was it part of the whole thing that you people committed?
It was not a part. Those people are just being wicked. You know, sometimes you mention somebody, just to ask somebody a question, they try to just join everybody together, and they like that.
Let me tell you one story. Many years ago, my mother said, you know, all these things, when they do these firing squad, them, and I think at a point, they caught the thieves when she was still in Lagos. They caught the thieves. In the process of beating, and all, the police came, and this young person, she knew the guy. They had told him not go anywhere. He insisted, he went out. Guess what happened to him? One of the thieves pointed that guy joined us.
Yeah.
It was at the point they were going to kill us. From then, that guy packed, go Delta. I'm not sure say he come back to this Lagos again. So that's just what you just said. So they just mention people
under Edgar, CP Edgar. Then there's a guy who called OBJ. OBJ was arrested on 2018. Yes, they say he's the one that give 1.5 to someone to go assassinate someone. And this guy, tomorrow they finish one of his year. This same backyard SARS then until that matter will push. Edgar now called the suspect, I think about 7 or 5 of them. Nancy, what's your connection to OBJ? We call him OBJ. They say they have never seen OBJ before. And they how many you people say they wrote it, the officer there wrote it for them to sign. That's how that guy get freedom.
So there are a lot of people behind bars
Yeah.
who do not even know why they are there.
Yes.
Their cases are dragging forever.
Yeah.
And strange things are happening to them there. You witness a lot of people being
They're supposed
killed.
to scrap SARS even as 2000, even as 2010. Many people, but the thing that surprised me is where the position of that place is, where we have at least most of the prominent people. Nobody is someone calling to come and ask.
CP office now.
Nobody someone's calling the money to come and ask. The guns people are shooting. What are you shooting?
Where is that office?
That's Commissioner of Police Office, GRA now.
That was where SARS was.
Yes, now just it's the same compound with the Commissioner of Police Office.
Were they using?
On the right.
Were they using guns with silencer?
Use guns. I mean, they use guns. AK-47. They use pistol. They use AK-47.
So sometimes all those ones will say, "Oh, they're just shooting warning guns."
It's not the one. They shoot people. They should be. They brought people outside. They handcuff them. They lie them on the floor. They fire them, and like that.
Some of them innocent people.
Yes. And sometimes they exchange Mr. A for Mr. B.
Sometimes I say that again.
They exchange Mr. A for Mr. B.
Tell me about that. The swapping.
Yes.
Same swap.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
As in, maybe if maybe a notable, maybe we have one of these big boys. Maybe they send somebody a message, a boy who is dear to them, and along the process was caught and was supposed to be killed. The money will be paid. Then they now take somebody else. Maybe somebody died. Maybe from the day they brought the person, nobody has come to say, okay, who is this person, this and that. They bring this person and they kill. Let this person, let that one go. If you have maybe a notable man, someone involved in cultism, or a murder of somebody, he will be paid, and somebody else will be killed, and they flew the person out. Like
They'll fly the person out.
So
that is swap.
Yeah. All these things happens.
Do you think? Okay, that was them. Where are these people now? They disbanded them. Did they now fuse back?
No, they're now. Is it SWAT?
So some of these people are still in the system.
They're still in the system.
Don't you feel worried when you talk about this thing that they could look for you?
Well, I think I'm approaching my 50 years. If I die now today.
50? You never out now. What did they do you?
So giving your life to Christ is dead, you sign. I will not anywhere I stand, I will say this for the sake of others, because I know these things are still happening. Remember, I mentioned here that the key will go on. There are people they mark them with a nylon, they tape them and suffocate that. So if they are not using gun, doesn't mean that they are not killing people. They have so many systems. They like the leader of my cell there in SARS. In the course of their own matter, in course of their own case, a witch doctor was involved. When they could not kill this man,
they couldn't kill the native doctor.
Yeah, when gun could not kill him, what happened? They electrify him.
Electric killer.
Yeah. So they have all these things.
Wait, what's it? Why are you laughing?
Call
Is it funny?
Call me anywhere.
Evangelist. What did the witch doctor do? Was he working with criminals, or what did he do?
He does charm for them and all that.
So they tried to shoot him.
Yeah, when the gun could not enter him, so they had to electrify him. From all they went and brought him from Anambra. And even all that they are squad, they kill all of them. The gang leader was Patrick Oga, was a driver to the junior brother to Lɪਧᴇ. There was one time I was 211. There was one robbery incident around the court runabout.
Maybe you shouldn't be calling her name.
Okay.
So they don't stick it to her.
So there's the robbery incident around the court runabout around 211. Those were the people.
They caught all of them.
Yes.
Wow.
In fact, the cell leader was the one that preached to me. And it's that John 3:16 that got me convert. So, and I'll be following from that time till now.
For God so loved the world.
Yeah.
So what do you think the government can do? Or are we saying that they are not aware these things are still happening or were happening?
They are very much...
Especially about the delayed justice system. The delay in, meting out justice.
Yeah. They are aware. I think what I will say, they are aware. They are aware. The delay and most time I think it usually be August they go their annual leave.
Okay.
But
sorry, trying to pick up something.
They usually go their annual leave. Sometimes some judges go before then, and even they go at the exact time, they don't return on time. There also issue of 4 months adjournment, 6 months adjournment. Sometimes in the whole 1 year, you end up to go to court like maybe 6 times. In that 6 times, only 2 times you see your judge face to face. Anything from September, they've started giving people adjournment to the next year.
And I don't understand this thing about summer break that they do. We don't get summer for Nigeria. Nigeria is always summer.
We don't go where summer day now. So
what are we saying?
We just claim it.
Everybody will just go on break and people will just be there. That is one thing I still do not understand about the justice system.
But let's look at the pardon. You and governor, government of Lagos, you get the pardon after 12 years.
7 months, yeah. And I was supposed to be discharged by 2027. Yeah, by being the general pastor there, at this point now you are standing between the inmates, the authorities, between the NGOs, the religious bodies, and the authorities you're representing, standing in between and like that.
Was that why you got the pardon, or how come you got the state pardon?
Like the authorities there, they call them now today. They call them correctional officers. They know just like you took somebody, a patient to the hospital, doctor is the one who said this one is healed, this one thing don't need to
okay, so they suggested it.
Yeah, because the governor always requests for people to release, so by recommendation and all that.
And you are not a student too?
A student on National Open University at my 300 level now, studying theology.
I don't know about the correction bit. I know was it in Osun State? They gave somebody pardon. 8 days after, he go TIFF TV. They send them back. They dispardon them.
Lady, see that one won't go back.
He won't go back.
That one, you want with the issue. The job like they miss them, so you just look for something.
He was missing his friends.
Sorry, on that aspect, the society at large, most everyone, once that place is mentioned, nobody wants to know whether you action. In fact, myself, I haven't received Christ. I crossed my mind because I took my time to read the book of Exodus, the coming out of the people of Israel from Egypt to the promised land. It's not about coming out of that place. I vowed that this my hand, anchor will never enter it again. I've crossed my mind. Yes, between 9th of July now, how many months? If I tell you what I'm experiencing from people, there are places I went and shared testimony. By the time I come back to the city, people have changed their seat and all that, all that. So at that stage, it takes someone who said nothing to stay. If I tell you the recent experience I had just on Sunday here, we are still on the matter. Just today, I finally just shut the guy up. So that's why
the rejection can cause people to
go back. Nobody accepts it, even including your family members. That stigma is there. That's why what I'm fighting out for now, I'm working on my foundation to see that those people, I'm able to gather. I think I have like 29 of them, which I've opened a platform for them, that God help, so that we know ourselves. We've been there together. We understand ourselves. We speak language together. We have respect for each other, so that we can have ourselves in the place. Probably I can stand between these people and the other people gradually, so we can fit in. Nobody want to accept it.
What about your family? You know, you caused them a lot of grief. Yeah.
As soon as I came, I traveled home. That the joy and what bring the reconciliation is my change. Yeah.
What about the ones that were in the prison with you? Have they forgiven you?
Yes. On the day of judgment, two of them were discharged and acquitted. But I was sentenced.
But have they forgiven you for letting them suffer all that suffer?
Yes.
Amen to that. Okay, the number 0913-600-0410. We'll take a couple of calls because we have a few more minutes to go. And I think that Evangelist Jeremiah will join us again. And this time we'll be looking at the issue of the free man versus society. The freed man versus society. We'll take a look. Jaden, am I right? The issue of rejection, integration, and even rehabilitation. Do they even get rehabilitated? We'll take a look at that. That should be sometime next week. We'll do a follow-up. Today is a Tuesday, and if you're available next Tuesday, we should please maybe take a look at that. Hello, how are you, my friend? Good morning. Can we put on the headphones so that you can hear? Hello? Yeah, good morning. What's your name, my friend?
Yeah, good morning, Lady C. Happy New Week.
Hey, good morning, Mayor. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great.
All right.
But what is coming out of that man, I'm not. It's terrible. My sister, this country is finished. The country is finished. In fact, there are hidden militaries that are hidden that we don't know that our government is being under. I'm just telling the truth. Many people are suffering for what they don't know. Many. So this is what this one was saying. The referred to me. Criminal justice in Nigeria is finished. It's a pity.
Okay, may we pray it's not finished because we still need it. Do you want to say a word of encouragement to Jeremiah? He'll be back next week, though.
Yes. I thank God for his life. It's the grace. It's the grace. I thank God for his life. In fact, God want to use him, and God will use him. So I really happy with him. But let him keep it on. He's not letting him go back again.
Yeah.
Let him remain firm. God wants to make use of him in future, even up to now. That's
all
what I
right.
will tell him.
Thank you very much, Mayor. God bless you. God bless you, Mayor. Hello, how are you?
Hello, good morning, my sister.
Good morning, my brother. Your name?
My name is Lucky Kobu.
It's a real Lucky. You're welcome. Joe, can you hear? Oh, okay. Carry on. Go ahead.
So, in fact, I'm short of words. When the man talk, I just pray that God should see him through, because it's a touching story for me. A touching story that God has keep his life. He's going to do the good work that he said to do. So you also appreciate him, Sha. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lucky. Thank you so much. Jeremiah, your name?
This is Larry. I'm calling from Ilupeju.
Welcome, Larry. Go ahead.
What's the name of the pastor? Sorry.
Okay, Jeremiah. I'm begging you. I'm begging. All right, carry on. Did the line drop? Oh, sorry. Please call back. Please call back. It dropped. All right, you could call 0913-600-0410. Hello, how are you?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, someone there. How are you?
My name is Peter from Ejibo.
Hello, Peter. You're welcome. Go ahead.
Thank you. I just want to encourage Evangelist Jeremiah. I want to tell him that he may be free now, but spiritually, he has to be ready to face so much attack. So much attack. If you look at the life of St. Paul as a model, after St. Paul was converted, he didn't. In all he does, he should be honest. I tell you. And one thing I have learned in this life, to be honest, let me say it publicly. It is one thing to give your life to Christ. It is another thing to be a honest person. It is one thing to be a man of God. There are so many, but only very few people are honest. Honesty is one watchword I keep for him.
All right.
Hold on to that. I tell you.
All right.
Thank
You
you.
pick, all right. He
Thank
picks honesty from you already, and I believe, as you said, cops will never touch you again. So it will be. Hello, how are you? Hello? Okay, they both dropped simultaneously. Why that happened, I really don't know. You could try again. We'll be wrapping up shortly. Hello, how are you?
Hello, yes, this is Larry calling back.
Okay, the line dropped. Carry on.
Evangelist Jeremiah, I really thank God for your life. I really thank God for your life.
Thank you.
Don't look
Thank
at
you.
whatever anybody may do, please. No matter what, I'm what it wants in your shoes. But though not a robbery case, just a stealing case. 2023. When I
No,
come back from there, I almost-
Jeremiah did not rob. Is he still stealing?
No, no. The way
But they convert
change
it.
the narrative. Yes. The way they change the narrative, that's what I'm trying to ask God. I'm trying. I feel
It's
God,
okay.
a lot is happening in Nigeria. I swear. When you get there, the first thing they will ask you to do, plan where. If you did not plan where, they show you. Oh, God. If you did not pay, they will put you in hell. Nigeria prison is not a prison. Please, people should listen to this program and hear the word of advice. That place is not good. I spent only just 2 weeks. It's like 200 years for me. People should listen to this kind of program and learn.
All right, Larry, he will be coming back next Tuesday. If you are available, you could also join us online too, and you could also share your story and tell us about.
I don't have big phone on me. I will like turn online because what happened to me is they robbed me at Iḽsvik, and I lost customer. They stole my phone. They took my customers' money. That's what took me to Kirikiri. Even the customer I promised in 3 months to pay back his money, he did not agree with me until he took me to court. As I'm talking to you, someone I promised 3 weeks, since 2023, I've not even completed the money. The money will remain 150 now. 2 wicked people.
Okay, let's see. Maybe this time next Tuesday, if you're able to, maybe Joe can liaise with you, verify 1 or 2 things, and you could come join us here and we'll talk about it. We'll try and get the contact. All right, thank you, Larry. We'll take just one more. All right, bye. One more and we'll wrap up. Hello, how are you?
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Morning, sir. What's your name?
Thank you. My name is Lawat Taufik. I'm calling from Sudeli.
Welcome. Go ahead.
The way God Joseph.
In day here.
Oh, okay. Thank you. God Joseph, like I always say, our problem is spiritual. People know to understand me. You see what is happening. We are in Nigeria, innocent people, and you want that kind of country to be okay? We don't hear what Bible says. It cannot be sick in the sin and expecting grace of God. All these people are, it's punishment for more by the God. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. Well, we're wrapping up now. Maybe one more. Just one more. Oh, somebody had been trying. All right. If it comes one more, we'll just take one more and wrap up. But Jeremiah, you hear all the encouragement that you've received.
Yes,
Don't give up. You make it just 30 seconds. Good morning. Your name?
Good morning, Madam Cordelia.
Oh, Peter Osifo. How are you?
Me that I've been trying. See?
I know. Okay, 30 seconds. So it's finishing. Go ahead.
God bless you. Yes, actually, after hearing what our brother there, Evangelist Jeremiah said, in fact, I became so afraid. The point is that one has to be very careful in life and very prayerful. We are just like a driver in a city, a very busy area. If you don't hit somebody may hit you. You have to be very, very careful. So that is just the issue.
Thank you very much. Osi Moral, we'll see your message. Thank you very much. Hello. Jay says this should be the last. Okay, hello, you've been calling. What's your name? I tried. All right, Evangelist. Finally, we'll continue on on Tuesday next week. Jay says, I beg, this one they call says, hello, what's your name? Hello, enemies in the Zanga. No, allow me hear you. All right, Jeremiah.
Okay.
Finally, till we come back on Tuesday. What should people think about before we see you again on Tuesday? God helping us.
Well, this remain my language. Crime does not pay. Crime does not pay. Crime is a virus, so they can make a U-turn. Crime does not pay. And to as many of you, my former student or my fellow student, I am at your back. Be strong, be courageous. God is in control, no matter the rejection. Please don't make a U-turn. Very soon we'll have our community and become more useful to the society.
You call them students?
Yes.
Fellow
student.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your story. Not a very easy one to share, but you've been sharing it all around. Tuesday, we're going to be talking about rejection, acceptance, rehabilitation, and everything that will come in between when you step out of that zone. He was in Kirikiri Prison's Correctional Center now for 12 years plus until he got state pardon. You got to hear a lot of things today. You'll hear more next week. Thank you so much for coming. I'm Cordelia Othmay. You've been listening to the Cordelia Othmay recap, the recap for short. Joseph
Folojo is still my name.
is his mic on? I can't hear him.
Okay. Joseph Folojo is still my name on Tuesday morning, and we just beg all the IPO and the rest of the just anytime you are doing a case, have human feeling. And,
oh God.
Nigeria will going to be a better place for
Have
everyone.
human feelings. You have children. You will grow old, and all this evil you are doing. I won't say more than that.